My name is Jeff, and this is my 180 story. I was in a profession where there were a lot of late nights. There were a lot of, I was in coaching and I was recruiting and I was doing things like that. So a lot of that takes place in hotels and in hotel bars and your networking and things like that. So I'd just have a drink here or there. And I found it happening more and more so when I was alone at night. Something to take the edge off, something to just calm me down. I started to feel that release, that freedom from my life, that freedom from burden, from stress. It grew into where it became what I was interested in all the time. I wasn't getting up to be a husband. I wasn't getting up to be a father. I wasn't getting up to be a good son. I was getting up to figure out how I was going to get to my next drink. My wife and our marriage suffered to the point that we were trying to figure out how we were going to end it. It took away years from my children, seeing a father that didn't value them, valued something more. I had told so many lies, and I had done so many things to keep people at arm's length that it was all coming down around me, and it was time for me. I was exhausted. I was either going to die or I was going to tell somebody I had this problem, and I did one day. I talked to my wife, I talked to my father, and ultimately in that moment is when I started down the path to recovery. I was not in a good place spiritually at that point, but I was in a place where I knew something had to be different, and I was willing to try anything. I was that broken. For the first time I realized and I understood that I serve a God who can rescue me and redeem others, and that I can be a vessel to help others find that same freedom. And I'm so excited about what Hope City is offering. The fact that we are for the unchurched and we are all in the same boat, and the things we preach, there's an authenticity that comes with that. When you walk in a room and you can see somebody that you think has it all together and they're struggling with the same thing you're struggling with. And so the power that God uses broken people to heal is amazing. And when you see that for the first time, you have no choice but to think, there's something to this, and I want to learn more about this power, this grace, this love that Jesus shows.